Hey guys, what's going on? Tom here from By Games, back with another statue tutorial. Today we are doing Ray from Rooster Teeth, or Brown Man as some of you may know him. So his skin is the Steve in the suit from the original thing from Xbox 360 Minecraft. So I'm not going to waste much time in this intro because I don't need to. But this is a continuation of the Rooster Teeth project we've been doing. A little update about that I will be doing maybe 1 or 2 a week of these statues because they are not the most popular series, should I say. But I personally quite enjoy doing it, and I think that I want to do it. So I'm going to continue, but over more extended time, so maybe 1 or 2 a week over a long period of time. So yeah, hopefully you like this. If you do, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. This was designed by HazelHalfling23, so shout out to him. Hopefully on screen now you should be seeing some screenshots of the design in each texture pack. And finally, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter at Gummy to vote for what statues you want to see on the channel. And yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoy this tutorial. I'm not going to speak for much longer, always say more of your time. That's about it. I will go on into the tutorial now. Okay guys, so let's get straight on into the tutorial. The blocks you'll need to build this Ray statue are stone, black wool, oak wood planks, white wool, obsidian, red wool, brown wool, and spruce wood logs. So I'm going to leave that on your screen for a second just so you can pause and get them materials if you need to do so. But now I am going to move on into building this and hopefully teaching you how to build it as well. So we're going to start off by building an 8 long line. As you can see, I've already done this using stone. Apologies for my computer fans in the background going a bit crazy. It's just starts doing that whenever I record. I don't know why. I think it's my computer can't handle the software, I think. So on top of that, we're going to build another row of 8 using stone. And then on top of that, we're going to do 10 rows of black. Now this is a nice and simple design because it is very simple in the essence that it's not much like detail. It's nice and simple, which is I think I've said simple quite a lot. I didn't mean to say it that much. But it's nice and not too detailed, which makes it nice. And it's always nice to have a not so detailed statue once in a while because it's easy. And what's not to love about easy things? Okay, so it should look like this so far. It should be 8 blocks wide and 12 blocks tall, 2 blocks high of stone and 10 of black wool. So if you have got that so far, you're doing great and you are on the road to success. I don't know why I said that. Okay, so then we're going to go up diagonal and to side 3 using oak wood planks on the left side and on the right side. So we repeat it on both sides. Let me get this bed out of here because I kind of want to move it out the way a bit rather than it being right there. There's another one right there. Let them be together. Okay, so now on top of that, we're going to build 2 more layers of oak wood. Like so, and then on top of that a layer of white wool. Now we're going to do the exact same for this side, and I invited Predator to the game before this, before anyone asked how he got in, so he's being in this video. So shout out to Predator because I kind of had to start without him because he was AFK when I got back, and it's late at night, so I started without him. I'm glad he got back and actually could join and see me do this because he wanted to be in one of the tutorials. Let me teleport him to me. There we go. Okay, so shout out to Predator. He's a member of the build team and a very good one at that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is build 8 up using black wool. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to do this all the way across on both arms. So at this point, the statue should be 24 blocks tall. I can prove that because the floor is 5, so this map should say 29, and there we go, it says 29, so that is brilliant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on PC it should be 28, on Xbox and I believe PS3 it should be 29 because the floor is 1 higher on super flat worlds. This is on super flat, by the way. If you're on normal worlds then that does not apply. Okay, so it should be looking like this so far, nice and simple. And what we're going to do is right here, we're going to place 2 black blocks like that. And then below that, we're going to place 1 obsidian on each side. Like so. We're then going to we're going to start from the left and work to the right. So we're going to go down diagonal to the right, down 1, whoops, down diagonal and down 1. Then down diagonal, whoops, and to the right 1. Then we're going to go up diagonal, up, up diagonal, up, and it should join together like so. Then what we're going to do, from the left, place 2 white, 2 oak, and then 2 white. Underneath the 2 oak we place 2 more white, and underneath the 2 white we place 2 black. Now this whole gap here we fill with white wool, so inside the obsidian border. And then outside the obsidian border, except from one block, is solid black. So that one block is in fact on the right side. So on this part here, underneath it we place 1 red wool like so, and then the rest of it is black. So I will let you catch up in a second, because I know that I haven't given much opportunity for you guys to pause. But whilst I'm filling this in, I'm going to again go through the measurements. Okay, I can't speak tonight. You can tell it's 1 o'clock in the morning, can't you? Measurements is what I intended to say originally, but I've kind of screwed up a few times. Apologies for that. Apologies for my stupidness of even recording at 1 o'clock in the morning, because that's the kind of shit that happens when I do this. So yeah, it should look like this. It should be 24 blocks tall, 16 wide if you're including the arms, 8 wide if you're not. And yeah, if you need to, pause here. This is a good opportunity to do so, and I highly recommend you do if you are not up to the pace. That's not a negative, that's just me saying that if you haven't got it looking like this, then I suggest you pause here and get it looking like this. Okay, so now we're going to go to the right side, and we're going to extend it out back 3 using stone, and we're going to double it up. Leave 1 block and then place 2 more stone like so. For the first row we place 10 black. Second and third we place 9 black like so, and then the other side is the exact same. Whoops. So we extend it backwards 3, double up, leave 1 block, place 2, up 10, and then up 9, like so. So that's the left side and the right side. Okay, so now for the arms, we're going to extend this back like always 3 using oak wood planks to signify the bottom of his hand. And then we're going to build up at the side 2 more layers so it comes in line with the front row. So on the right side we go up 2, layer of white, so 3 white, and then 8 black, just like the front. In fact, it's identical to the front, which makes it nice and simple. So it should look like this. Including the leg, it should look like this. Should be 24 blocks tall and 4 wide. Okay, now the other side is the exact same. So 2 high using oak wood planks, 3 white wool, and then 8 high using black wool. And then we have finished that, and we can move on to the back of the statue. We are moving at a nice pace. Let me check how long that took us. It only took us 6 minutes. Brilliant. So I like moving at a pace, but also giving you guys opportunity to pause and stuff. So again, pause here if you need to copy the left side. Okay, so now for the back, what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the bottom again, and we're going to place 3 rows of stone. So 3 by 6 of stone, and it should bridge this gap here, and it should fill it in and look like so. Now what we're going to do is we are going to place 21 black wool. So it should come all the way up to here. Again, if you check your map on your Xbox Super Flat, it should be 29. If you're on PC, it should be 28. If you're on a different world, I don't know what it'd be. But you just build up 21. In this case from here, you just build up 12. And we're not going to do the arms yet. So 21 up using black wool. All the way up, nice and simple. Nice and I didn't mean to say that again. You can really tell what time it is, can't you? If I didn't tell you, you'd probably be able to tell. That's a general theme for me. I tend to record quite late at night. I don't know why. I think it's because all my friends have gone offline and gone to sleep, because it's how normal people live, and I'm just left on crying myself because I'm alone. And yeah, that's generally how it goes. And Predator's doing some writing in the sky. I don't know what he's trying to say. But anyways, what we're going to do now is 2 rows of oak wood planks for the hands. Now what we're going to do is 3 white wool on each side, and then on top of that 8 black wool, and the same for the other side, the exact same. Okay, now for here we're going to fill it in using solid black wool, and then that is the body complete. So I will pause this video here and make sure it's going fine, But just a little update, this is what it should look like from the front. It should be 24 blocks tall, 16 wide, 8 excluding the arms. And we got the right side, the left side, and the back. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to pause here. You'll see in a second when I'm back, and we'll move on to the head and get this done. Okay, so as you can see, it's now daytime. I had a quick nap, and so did Predator. So we skipped the night, and I checked the recording, and it is going great so far. So hopefully you are doing great as well in building this, and hopefully yours should look like this as well. So anyways, now we're on to the head. We've got plenty of time, seeing as we slept through the night, so we don't have to worry about sleeping in videos time, which is nice. So now we're going to move on to the head, as I said, the final step for this tutorial, and then we'll be done, and you'll have your own Ray in your world, and everyone will be happy. So anyways, from the left, we're going to count 4 in. On the 5th block, we're going to place 1 oak wood plank and bring it forwards 2. Same for this side. Easy way to tell which one's the 5th block. It should come in line with this obsidian block here, each side. Okay, we're going to bridge the gap like so, using oak wood planks. And then on top of that, we're going to count 2 in, and I actually forgot 1 block. That is really stupid of me, in fact, and I apologise for that straight away. Whoops, not that. We need 4 spruce wood planks as well. So we're going to place, on the second row, we're going to place 2 oak wood planks, 4 spruce wood planks, and 2 oak wood planks. So again, I apologise for forgetting about the spruce wood planks. That was really dumb of me, and hopefully it won't happen again. More or less it probably will, but hopefully not. Let's think on the positive side. Okay, so for the third row, we do 3 oak wood planks, and we do 2 brown, and then 3 oak wood planks again. Next, we do 1 oak plank, 1 white, 1 spruce wood upwards, 2 oak, 1 spruce, 1 white, 1 oak. Okay, so make sure the spruce wood is facing upwards, otherwise it'll look like that and it'll look dumb. Predator's writing something else. I think he's putting sub. Yeah, he is. That's what he put before, by the way. But we removed it because otherwise it would be distracting when I'm doing the spin around. So I guess he's moving it onto the floor now. So thanks to Predator for that. If you are enjoying this, then definitely consider subbing, because it helps me. Well, it doesn't help me, but it makes me feel better about myself, should I say. So yeah, anyway, back to the tutorial. Next row, we do 8 oak wood planks. Then we do 1 brown, 6 oak, 1 brown, and then the next 2 rows is 8 brown. So what you should be left with is an 8x8 square, and it should look like so. So if yours doesn't look like this, and this is where my lisp is really kicking in, you can probably hear it, and I know it's pretty annoying a few of you guys, but I apologise, can't really help it, to be honest. If yours doesn't look like this, I suggest you pause here and catch up, but I'm going to move on to the right side now. So what we're going to do is find out where this brown wall is. In this case it's here. Go down diagonal and bring it back 1. We're then going to go down diagonal and down 1, down diagonal and backwards 2, like that, and it should look like this, but in fact we're going to place 1 there. I made a mistake, so it should look like this, and then extend it out like that. So again, I apologise for that little mistake. So your shape should look like this. It should be down diagonal to side 1, down diagonal down to side, down diagonal and backwards 2. Then what we're going to do as well is extend this oak wood planks out 5, so it overhangs the back 2 like so, and that should connect like that. So underneath this brown line, we're going to fill it in with oak wood planks, and above it we're going to fill it in so it's an 8x8 square using brown wool. So easy way to do that is extend the top out 7 and then down 4 or 5 in this case, and then fill in this whole gap here using brown wool. Now I will do a zoom out because I know I kind of screwed up there for a second, only briefly, but whoa, voice correct, love it. Only briefly, but still screw up, so I want to make sure that you guys get it right and you don't screw it up as well because of me, because that would really suck. That's what sucks about screwing up, is when other people screw up because you'll screw up. So anyway, that's what it should look like. Okay, so onto the left side now, we're going to do the exact same. Extend the oak wood planks out backwards 5, do the 3 long, up diagonal to side 1, up diagonal, whoops, up 1, and then up diagonal to the side like that. So I basically did it backwards that time because I'm a cool kid, and why not? That's because it's quicker probably that way to do. But that's the general gist of it. It should look like this, the line above brown, below oak. Okay, so it is the exact same as the other side, just like reflected. So that should help as well when it comes to building this. Makes it nice and easy. But yeah, that's what it should look like. So if you need to, pause here, and then we're going to move on to the final side, well, except the top, which is the back, the final side that actually requires any effort. So what we're going to do is bridge this gap using 6 oak wood planks, like so. Then what we're going to do is place 1 oak, 4 brown, 1 oak. Then next we fill this whole gap in, which should be a 7x6 area, using solid brown wool. Now next, after this, we need to fill in the top of the head, which is using brown wool, solid brown wool. So it's nice and simple, and hopefully should be really easy to replicate. Well, will be really easy to replicate. Okay, so if you need to, pause here. Again, it's an 8x8 square and should look like this. Okay, so now for the top, as I said, it is just simple filling it in with solid brown wool, and that gives us the final product, which is a Steve in a suit skin, or better known as Ray from Rooster Teeth. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to get rid of my arm and fly around it and show you what it should look like one last time before I end off this tutorial. Also, before I end off, big thanks to Predator for being in the video and putting this very nice sign down. So if you did enjoy it, then definitely consider subbing, because even the floor tells you to do so. If that's not a reason, then I don't know what is. Okay. So bear in mind, it should be 24 blocks tall again, 8 blocks wide, 16 including the arms. This is the front. The right side. The back. The left side. Then we've got the front of the head, which is an 8x8x8 for reference. The right side. The back. And then the left side. And then finally the top. So anyway, that brings us to the end of the tutorial. If you enjoyed this or found it at all useful, then definitely consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Again, thanks for Predator for being in the video, and also thanks to Hazel, should I say, not thanks for Hazel. Thanks to Hazel for the design, and also the Rooster Teeth time-lapse, which I may put a link in the description if I remember to write a description this time. So yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and we'll stick around for more videos. There'll be more coming soon of Adventure Time, Call of Duty, and other stuff like that. So yeah, stick around, and I've been Tom. Until next time, see you then, and I'll see you then, I guess. I was about to say something else, and goodbye before I screw up anymore.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart and watch it burn.